Bipolar disorder is a mental health condition that affects your moods, which can swing from one extreme to another. It used to be known as manic depression. People with bipolar disorder have episodes of depression or feeling very low and lethargic, and mania or feeling very high and overactive. Symptoms of bipolar disorder depend on which mood you're experiencing. Unlike simple mood swings, each extreme episode of bipolar disorder can last for several weeks or even longer. Apparently, famous celebrities are not exempted from this mental condition. Here are 10 celebrities with bipolar disorder. 10. Mariah Carey. The chart-topping singer-songwriter was diagnosed with bipolar disorder in 2001. In an interview, she told People magazine she lived in denial and isolation for years. She said she finally sought treatment after a series of professional and romantic issues. "I put positive people around me and I got back to doing what I love. Writing songs and making music." 9. Kurt Cobain. The co-founder of Nirvana had attention deficit disorder as a child, then bipolar disorder later. He did not pursue treatment. Despite success as the leader of Seattle's grunge rock movement, Cobain struggled with depression and committed suicide at age 27 in 1994. 8. Rexha. The Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter opened up about her diagnosis on social media. On Twitter she posted, "I'm bipolar and I'm not ashamed anymore. I didn't understand why I felt so sick. I felt lows that made me not want to leave my house or be around people, and why I felt highs that wouldn't let me sleep, wouldn't let me stop working or creating music. Now I know why," she wrote. 7. Catherine Zeta-Jones. The Hollywood A-lister is said to have been diagnosed with bipolar II, a form of the disorder which is characterized by longer low periods. She fell victim to the disorder's wild mood swings after her husband Michael Douglas went through a high-profile battle with stage 4 throat cancer and then endured a court fight with Douglas' first wife over proceeds from the Wall Street movie sequel. 6. Frank Sinatra. Sinatra described himself as an 18-carat manic depressive. He was a bipolar, moody, difficult man who drank heavily with a sense of entitlement twisted by celebrity, says Tara Borelli, the author of the best-selling biography Sinatra, Behind the Legend. 5. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Van Damme, one of the most famous action stars of all time, had 4 failed marriages, suffered from cocaine addiction, was arrested for drug driving and was charged at one time with spousal abuse. He was eventually diagnosed with rapid cycling bipolar disorder after hitting bottom. Van Damme's diagnosis assisted him in recognizing the destructive behaviors in his life and allowed him to get the correct medications. 4. Mel Gibson. In the 2008 documentary Acting Class of 1977, Gibson revealed he had been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. "I had really good highs but some very low lows. I found out recently I'm manic depressive," Gibson said. 3. Demi Lovato. It wasn't until she entered a treatment center for her struggles with anorexia, bulimia, and cutting that pop star Demi Lovato found out she had bipolar disorder. Looking back, it makes sense, she told People in 2011. "There were times when I was so manic, I was writing 7 songs in one night and I'd be up until 5:30 in the morning." Years later, the former Disney darling is an outspoken advocate for those living with mental illness. "If you know someone or if you're dealing with it yourself, just know that it is possible to live well," she told People in 2016. "I'm living proof of that." 2. Marilyn Monroe. Many of the questions surrounding Monroe's life and death are still unanswered and are likely to remain that way. But Marilyn Monroe, The Final Days, a 2001 documentary, shed some light on her drug use and mental health. "We knew that she was a manic depressive. That always meant that there were emotional problems and that she could have big swings in her moods," Monroe's physician Hyman Engelberg says in the film. 1. Selena Gomez. On an episode of Miley Cyrus' talk show Bright Minded, Gomez first revealed she had been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. "You know, I had gone to treatment a few times for anxiety and for depression, and for other stuff that I had been struggling with," Gomez said. "Recently, I went to one of the best mental hospitals in America, McLean Hospital, and I discussed that after years of going through a lot of different things, I realized that I was bipolar," she continued. There you have it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe now.